Where's his dad?
I think Dad has made some excellent progress today.
Your dad, he's a fun guy, right?
And I love him so much, and I think he's the greatest dad in the world.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Rock and roll and celebrate. Celebrate, we will. Lose control and you cut the cake. The night is yours. Destiny awaits. Oh, wait with so share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles.
Welcome back to the Working on the Dad Pod. I'm Alex. With me, as always, is my shell shock host, Ethan, who, shout out to Epic Birthday Videos on YouTube, which has custom name birthday videos for people to use. For those of you that are audio only, I highly recommend either checking out our YouTube or staying far away from it, depending on what you want in your life. But happy birthday, Ethan. We are recording on Thursday, and today is Ethan's birthday. And so, yeah, we're going to do a special birthday intro. And Ethan was absolutely not ready for it. Yeah.
That. Cheers. Thank you. Let me start there.
He needs a drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
I do. I wish I was kidding, but that video intro has been the highlight of my birthday. Yeah. Not my best birthday. I am 37 today. Started off fine, but as I mentioned last week, my wife left for New York City today for Comic-Con, and unfortunately tonight my no yelling streak came to an end. Not because of my almost 6-year-old, but because my 3-year-old. Normally on Thursdays, my wife, because I don't normally get home in time, my wife does parent accompaniment swim class with her. Sure. So I did it today, and everything was fine until she started screaming at me in the bathroom because I wanted her to try to go potty before swim lesson so that we wouldn't have an accident in the pool. She refused. She yelled. Then after a decent start to the 30-minute swim class, it was kind of PTSD from when she was 18 months old, when she and I did it then. Just screaming, not listening, opening her mouth wider when I tell her to close her mouth to blow bubbles. Then just utterly stopped listening altogether. Screamed at me in the changing room because she was mad at me that I wouldn't take her into the women's changing room. Took her to the unisex, all-gender family restrooms. I tried to explain to her I can't go into the ladies' room. Didn't care for that. Hit me, threw her sandals at me. Then on the walk home, kept trying to swing jump. I eventually said, I don't want to celebrate my birthday tonight. So I canceled my singing and presents and cake. I then decided I wanted some cake because my wife made me a cheesecake, and cheesecake's my favorite. So I had some. It was really yummy. Thank you, honey. My older daughter tasted it, didn't like it. My younger daughter had some, So I reneged on her punishment. She liked it. After that, she started screaming again. Tried to get her undressed for the shower. And where I lost it was that she kept literally jerking her head and running away as I was trying to take her ponytail out, or the hair tie out, because I didn't want to rip her ponytail off.
Sure.
So at where I lost it was stay here in a very aggressive voice, which, you know, brought a new set of tears, but she stayed still and I was able to get it out of her hair. Then after the shower, which, you know, couldn't have ended soon enough, lots of screaming, saying, I want mommy, I want mommy. Mommy's not coming home. You know, she then just wouldn't get out of the shower. Well, and like, so the night couldn't progress. And I didn't yell at her, but I just, with everything going on with the government shutdown, the one income, the last hour I had, I just let out just a primal yell. Something that like I just needed. I didn't yell anything. I just yelled, you know?
Right.
And yeah, that scared her a little bit. Like she covered her ears, like she had her like fire alarm look. But I needed to, I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it in after these last weeks. Anyway, that said, it is my birthday, so I'm having good scotch, not my celebratory scotch. This is just the scotch that, like, if I want scotch, but I don't think I deserve the good stuff, I have this. So, you know, it's a 37.
Wow. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it was not easy, but
yeah.
I feel a lot of that in my bones, right? The life stress, right? My life stress is not your life stress. We are not down to one income suddenly and completely out of our control and having nothing to do with performance and
yeah.
But this past weekend, my wife and my daughter went to Austin City Limits. And so it was me and little man. And frankly, I won't go into all the details. We had a pretty great weekend, he and I. And I think it's a totally different dynamic when you've got when you're one-on-one, you and a kid. Doesn't matter which kid for me. It's a different dynamic. You can give them all of your attention. They get that attention. You don't have to, you know, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? There's none of that. You can come to a reasonable consensus, or like, you know, if you don't want to do exactly what they want to do, you can make reasonable suggestions versus what the kids do, which is just, I want this. No, I want this. And now it's a fight.
Right.
My wife and daughter get home on Sunday evening, just in time for bedtime. And they had gone to this music festival and they were there to see Sabrina Carpenter. Right. And Sabrina was the headliner on Saturday. They only have Saturday tickets. And as the headliner, she's not going on until 8 p.m. Central Time. And so my daughter's already an hour after bedtime when the show starts by her body clock.
Sure.
They ends up wrapping up. She does a solid like 90 minutes or so at this festival. And then ends up wrapping up. They end up getting back to the hotel around 11, again, Central Time. Just, you have to get out of the crush of people. And they had an Airbnb within walking distance. So they were like walking. And that probably wasn't easy with a 7-year-old. So she was already kind of tired. She broke down because I sent you the group a picture of them. She had gotten some braid pigtails done. And they, you know, and she had gotten those done on Saturday and getting in late. They didn't like wash her hair or do anything. She still had them in. And they were not only, you know, heavily braided and had been worn for almost, you know, for over 24 hours at this point. They were coated in hairspray to keep them that way. And so it was like, you need to bathe or shower. And that turned into a fight. And I kind of could have seen the red flags coming. But to set the stage, my wife was leaving the next morning before the kids got up to go on a work trip. So she was home, not even for dinner, because they ate dinner at the train station, and like home for bedtime and then out the door before the kids woke up to drive down to the airport for another trip. So I was trying to mentally prep my daughter, knowing that she was working on, 2 or 3 hours less sleep than she normally did. She did sleep in a little bit, but I'm like, okay, you're working on a little less sleep than you normally are. So, we're going to try and take it easy in the morning, but you still got to get to school. Well, right. It turned like she got up and she needed to organize her stuffed animals, and she needed to do this thing and that thing. We'd already had her clothes picked out. We had her stuff packed up, but she had like left her water bottle somewhere and couldn't find it. She was breaking down about everything. And I was not my most calm self either, right? And I tried to give her grace, and I was like, listen, I get it, but like, I'm not just taking you to school like I normally do. We're not hopping on the bikes and going. I got to get your brother. Right. You can ride your bike, but we got to walk after you. And, I'm always really concerned about getting her to school on time because it relates to breakfast. She's choosing to eat breakfast at school. And I'm like, I want to get you there. Well, that turns into a knockdown, drag out fight. I say, we end up having to have a talk in the afternoon about how we can make things better, both of us, how we can react better, how we can act better, how we can do these things better. And I wanted to, obviously wait until the afternoon because we didn't have time in the morning to get into it, and we were both kind of feeling emotional. Tuesday comes and goes, no big deal. Wednesday comes, and it's worse than Monday. And I'm like, okay, you got a couple good nights of sleep, but like she had made a card for her friend and misplaced it. And was adamant that she needed to deliver this card today. And I was like, we can find it this afternoon. It's not a big deal. And she would not go out the door until she found it. 10 minutes later, the card had not been found. And I'm like basically physically trying to drag her out the door. And she just like is furious at me. And I'm not much happier with her. So it's been a little bit of a week. My wife got back by the time I brought my daughter back from school Wednesday afternoon. We're back to a little bit of stasis, but that difference, man, I got that back-to-back difference of solo parenting one kid and solo parenting two kids. And it's not that my son was a complete perfect angel on the weekend or Monday through Wednesday. Right. He just doesn't have the same rigid schedule as my daughter. He doesn't react the same as my daughter to that rigid schedule. And yeah, I 100% get how things can be, and like work's been busy, there's a lot of stuff going on there. There's a lot of stuff, just everything has felt kind of busy lately. And, and I'm like, I get it from her perspective too. I try to be sympathetic to the kid's perspective, but at the same time, I'm like, this is non-negotiable. The breakfast thing where she has to get to school to eat breakfast this morning, I was asking her brother, because I'm always prepping her brother's breakfast before I leave with her so that he can be eating while I'm gone. And I ask him what he wants. He says he wants a smoothie. And my daughter's like, well, I want a smoothie. I was like, do you just want to eat breakfast here? Like, I don't care. You can eat breakfast here if you want to, and then we can just get you to school by school start time. And she was like, okay. And so from there, the morning was much easier because she had a little bit of time to sort of get ready while I'm making the breakfast, and like everything felt a little less hurried. And so I was like, hey, do you want to just eat breakfast at home from now on? She goes, maybe not every day, but why don't we like look at the menu? They have the menu online, right? Yeah. And just open up NutriSlice, look at the menu for her school, and she can sort of make a decision. So we made that decision tonight that she's going to be eating breakfast at home again tomorrow.
We look at the meal viewer. We look at the meal viewer every night and let my older daughter decide if she wants to bring her by lunch. That's been so same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. We were doing that for a little bit, but I found it. My daughter wanted to like look at the whole week, and I found it a little chaotic to be like, hey, what would happen, because my daughter goes to a school where everybody gets free lunch? What would happen quite often when I would give her that sort of coin flip option of read the menu and I'll pack you a lunch if you don't like the options, is that she would get to the lunchroom, change her mind, get a school lunch, and then everything in her lunchbox would go bad. Like
Right.
she'd have like a yogurt pouch and a turkey sandwich or something like that. And I'm just like, I can't,
Yeah.
you can't I'm not going to do this. I'm not
Right.
going to let that happen. So
Yeah,
anyway.
that hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it will. That's why I say yet, you know. So we'll get there. Yeah. But yeah, man. I get you. It I want to say, have you focused when listening to Sabrina Carpenter before? That is a foul-mouthed singer, and it's banging. It's good.
Yeah, focused on the words. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
It's something.
She there's a new song that my wife's been playing of hers the other day about I don't know what it's called, but essentially she's talking about welcome and come into my house, and she talks about all the doors, and it's a metaphor.
Have you heard the new Taylor Swift song Wood?
Yes. Yeah. I listened to the whole album because it's only 40 minutes yesterday. Uninterrupted, sitting at my desk because I didn't have any meetings. I'm in it. I had a big task due today that was required me to wait on other people to get it done. So it was one of those, I'm just going to sit here, monitor my email, and I'm going to give this album what it deserves. 40 minutes.
Sure.
There you go. Yeah. So it's
There you
good. It's a good album. And yeah, I like the one where she's making fun of the people who talk smack about her. Like, it's kind of romantic or something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know,
I'm gonna surprise you, okay? Because you were, we got a little story time, and if you want to vent, it's your birthday, and I'm fine for that. But I have queued up some October 9th themed games.
Okay.
For us to play.
Okay.
If you want to bring a little brightness to your dreary Thursday, it's raining here as well. All right, so I've got some birthday would you rather scenarios.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So, scenario number 1, would you rather get an amazing surprise party every year that you secretly hate planning for, or never have another birthday party again but get one perfect present every year?
So I'm having a surprise party. Like, I know I'm going to have a surprise party.
Yeah, I kind of listen. Some of these are ChatGPT. These are all ChatGPT generated.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple that I'm just going to straight out skip because I'm like, whatever.
I would rather have the perfect present every year, I think.
Sure.
Because, a birthday party these days. Yeah. A birthday party these days is, can I find a place that has good brunch that's kid friendly? And that's kind of what I call a birthday party. So.
All right. Speaking of birthday parties, would you rather have all your exes show up at your birthday party or all your old teachers? I think I know the answer to this one.
All of my exes, because
I guessed wrong.
So all teachers would be fun. Well, okay, hold on. Time out. Are we like relationship exes, or like how loosely are we using the term exes?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah. So okay, given the specific
I'm gonna say a hookup is not an ex.
Okay, then let's go teachers.
Okay, yeah, the people you dated in a relationship.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, would you rather be sung happy birthday by a crowd that is way too loud, or a crowd that stares silently while you blow out your candles? No song, no words, just staring at you.
Oh, way too loudly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have your birthday forgotten by everyone except your mom, or have everyone remember it but constantly mess up your age?
The latter. So, funny story. I was at a birthday party the other day at Chuck E. Cheese with my older daughter, which was a nightmare for me. But I was talking to this other dad, and told him my birthday was today, and he's like, "Oh, how old are you turning?" And he thought I said 47, and he goes, 47? You look great. And I was like, 37. He goes, oh. And I was like, thanks, man. I was like, yep. Cool.
All right. So here's a good one. Would you rather have to eat only birthday cake for the next 72 hours, or listen to people say it's your special day every 10 minutes for a full day?
So traditional birthday cake, right? Not like I have a cheesecake, because that's what I wanted for my birthday.
Just birthday cake, yeah.
Or every 10 minutes, it's
Somebody's
your special
gonna be
day.
like, it's your special day.
Do I always hear it? Like, can I sleep through that? Okay.
No.
So
I mean, like
then,
like a full normal waking day. You get to go to bed on time. Let's say you get to go to bed on time.
yeah, I wouldn't mind if every 10 minutes somebody talked about it being my special day. I'd pick that one.
About 40 minutes, and I think you'll be annoyed. But... All right. Would you rather have your friends throw you a surprise party every year, but you always accidentally find out, or never have a surprise again, but always secretly wish for one?
The former, because I feel like that's kind of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the game.
Okay. All righty. Let's see. Would you rather have your phone filled with embarrassing childhood birthday photos leak online, or would you rather have to sit on stage at a stadium and watch them projected behind you to a full crowd?
In this scenario, I assume no one's like recording, so let's go with the
It's done after the show.
Yeah, let's do the show.
Okay.
This is these are some of these are pretty good.
Would you rather relive your best birthday ever every single year, like Groundhog Day? So it's the exact same day, and you know it's coming. It was your best birthday ever, but like, or have one brand new, unpredictable birthday every year, but some of them are disasters that might be a little too soon for today. But
So
best birthday ever, same birthday every year like Groundhog Day, or a new unpredictable birthday every year, but some of them are disasters.
I wouldn't mind. Like I still have the year in between, right?
Yeah.
Like
it's just the birthday.
Yeah. If it was the best birthday ever, and every year I get to relive that, I think that's great. That sounds good. Yeah.
All righty. All right. Would you rather every single person you talk to for the next 2 weeks wish you happy birthday, or no one acknowledge your birthday at all? So let's say like you're say good morning to your daughter, and they're like, oh yeah, happy birthday, Dad, for the next 2 weeks. Ask them to eat dinner. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Dad. You know, every time you start a conversation with anyone, or nobody acknowledges your birthday at all.
The former. I wouldn't mind. But I will say this. This was the first year that I can remember. I don't think it mattered last year because I was remote, but I didn't tell anybody it was my birthday until like this morning. I went to Starbucks because I had my birthday free drink, so I customized it to the point where it was like an $8.20 drink that I got for free, but I put the little whipped cream on it. And so I walked into one of my employees' office because we were working on that project I had, And she goes, "Oh, fancy drink." And I was like, "Yeah, it was a free drink." She goes, "Oh, really loyal customer." And that's when I let it go. I was like, "No, it's my birthday drink." It's your birthday. And I was like, "Yeah." And then
When people like
yeah.
freak out about that, like
Yeah.
I wasn't making a big deal, but thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like did I like would the conversation not have happened at all if I didn't opt for the whipped cream? Probably.
Yeah.
But
Like in my work HR system, like your manager can see your birthday, not necessarily your birth year, but they can see your birthday.
Right, true.
And the only 2 years I've been at this company on my birthday, like my boss has been out of office, and she usually like will post something to the team of like happy birthday. For anybody that reports to her. And so the last 2 years I've gotten skipped, but I haven't said anything because I'm like, it's okay. Like I don't need people like doing it. Like I have to be at work. How happy is the birthday?
Right. Yeah, no, and then there's, I'm in my manager's meeting this morning, and of all of them that were there, there's one I'm like kind of tight with. So she asked me if I'm because she knew that my wife was leaving town today, so she's like, any fun plans with you that you have with your daughters? And I was like, well, my brother's coming into town. He actually lands in about 3 hours. And I said, my brother's coming into town and it's my birthday. And because we're equals, so it wasn't like a thing. And she's like, oh my God. And then it's like the end of the meeting, and I mentioned I was off tomorrow because my brother's coming into town tomorrow. Didn't feel like burning any leave today since my kids were at school anyway. Sure. Like, so whatever. And then a couple other people said they were out tomorrow. And then she's like, well, we'll get a cake and celebrate Ethan's birthday without him. So then it became like, oh, Ethan, tomorrow's your birthday. And it goes, no, actually it's today. Then there's all that, well, why are you here today? And it goes, because it's just a day. Like, the world keeps spinning. Is it the true New Year? Yes, but it is just a day.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
All right. So now we've got we got a little quiz. Some are multiple choice.
So at first, when you said October 9th game, like I thought there was going to be October 9th trivia. Is that what we're doing?
We're doing October 9th trivia.
Okay, yeah. Nice. So not about
we're doing October 9th. Some of it's birthday, some of it's October 9th. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, which of the following famous people was not born on October 9th? John Lennon, Bella Hadid, Guillermo del Toro, or Hugh Jackman?
I know that John Lennon was. Weirdly, I know that Jimbo Fisher was, but that's not one of the options. So Bella Hadid, Guillermo del Toro, or Hugh Jackman. I don't believe Hugh Jackman was born on October 9th.
Correct. Hugh's birthday is October 12th.
There you go.
All right. Number 2, John Lennon, who was born on October 9th, 1940. Which Beatles song did he co-write that includes the lyric, "Imagine all the people living life in peace"?
Oh, asking me to name a song. That's cold.
It's not even a Beatles song. Again, this is a ChatGPT error. It's not even a Beatles song.
What was the
song? Imagine.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, they even put the title in the lyric they chose.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Question 3. On October 9th, 1986, this European country legalized same-sex relationships. Which country was it? Denmark, the Netherlands, France, or Sweden?
Netherlands.
Denmark.
Oh, go Danes.
Yeah.
The Great Danes, if you will.
All right. Question 4. This one's just an open answer. NASA launched a famous probe on October 9th, 1997. It later orbited Saturn for 13 years. What was it called?
"13 years, Saturn." Well, it's not the Challenger because that's the one that blew up. Voyager?
So it wasn't heading to Saturn.
Right. Voyager?
No, it's Cassini.
Mm.
So probe, not a manned space shuttle. All right.
Okay.
Get out of the stars. Get to some sports. On October 9th, 1989, your first birthday, this NFL legend became the first quarterback to surpass 50,000 passing yards. Who was it? Joe Montana, Dan Marino, John Elway, or Warren Moon?
Joe Montana.
Dan Marino.
Dan, laces out Dan?
Laces out Dan.
Wow.
All
okay.
right. Get to some movies here. On October 9th, 1993, this movie topped the box office in the US. Jurassic Park, The Fugitive, Demolition Man, or Hocus Pocus?
I think it was Jurassic Park.
It's Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, peak 90s absurdity. All right.
Wow. Okay.
Which European city opened the first section of its subway system on October 9th, 1863?
Wow. Okay. Civil War times, but it's Europe. France?
London.
Oh, you said city. Okay, but anyway,
I would have taken England. But
yeah,
whatever.
wrong country.
London, the world's first underground railway. All right.
Okay.
The video game Super Mario Brothers 3 debuted in Japan on October 9th of which year? 1986, 1988, 1990, or 1992?
Super Mario Brothers.
3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
90.
88.
Wow. So on the day I was born. Yeah. Wow.
All righty. Number 9. Random but true. The U.S. celebrates what national day on October 9th? National Dessert Day, Leif Erikson Day, National Pizza Day, or National Teacher Day?
I didn't see anything on Facebook today. Can you tell me the options again?
National Dessert Day, Leif Erikson Day, National Pizza Day, National Teacher Day.
Is it Leif Erikson Day?
It is Leif Erikson Day.
Yeah.
Yes. Honoring the Norse explorer who reached North America around the year 1000.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
On October 9th, what is in the University of Miami annual calendar?
Is it your birthday?
It's Greek Leaders Day.
Nice.
If you remember that declaration.
That's going to be some
presidential decree. Yeah.
For our next set of quiz questions. These are all, I'm going to read you things that may or may not have happened in October 9th history, and you have to decide whether they are true or fake. Real or fake. Okay. All right. Number 1, the mystery of the birthday balloon. In 2011, a group of scientists in Arizona claimed to have discovered a balloon that had been floating in the atmosphere since an October 9th birthday party in 1973. True or fake?
False. Fake.
Yes. I'll accept false. We're not that strict here.
Sorry.
All right. Back to our favorite main character of this quiz, John Lennon. True, real, or fake? John Lennon once joked about changing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds to Lucy at the Party with Cake when asked what his favorite birthday song would be.
True. Real.
Fake. But it's plausible after he's gone on a magic mushroom trip.
Yeah.
All right. True or real or fake? The first recorded Octopus Appreciation Day was on October 9th, 2007.
I'm going to go with fake because it was probably October 8th because it's octopus.
No, it's true. It's a real
holiday really?
For marine life fans. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. They didn't want to go with 8/8?
Well, it's 10.
Well, you're right.
You know what?
Dang it.
of
Octa.
October.
Yeah.
The Romans really changed stuff
yeah.
up there.
I was actually talking about that with my wife yesterday. I don't know why they just didn't put, because the reason it gets bumped is because July and August are for Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar. So why not just put them at the end? Why do they have to be in the middle?
Because they probably wanted the warm months in Italy. They were
dead.
I don't know. Listen, I didn't do it. I didn't.
You're defending this mistake.
I'm not. I just live with it every day.
I know.
All right.
We could be that mistake.
Real or fake? In 1998, IHOP tried to compete with Pizza Hut by launching Pancake Pizza Day on October 9th.
Well, because of an earlier question, we ruled out National Pizza Day was not October 9th. I'm going to go with fake.
No, pancake. This is Pancake Pizza Day.
Yeah, but why would they
IHOP promotion?
But why would they do it not on the actual National Pizza Day? So I'm going to go with fake.
It is fake, but hey.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Real or fake? Twitter's prototype name was Friendstalker, and it was demoed internally for the first time on October 9th, 2006.
Fake.
Fake. That is correct. Early tests did happen that summer, but not under that name. All right.
Yeah.
Real or fake? A film reel of The Exorcist once mysteriously burst into flames during an October 9th screening in 1974.
That movie gives me the creeps. That and Child's Play are two movies I can't watch. So I'm going to go with real.
This one's sort of tricky. It says it's partially true. Something similar happened in Rome that year, though the date is folklore level fuzzy. So may not have actually happened on October 9th. All right, real or fake? NASA once delayed a shuttle launch scheduled for October 9th because a coffee machine on board short-circuited the electrical system.
Real.
Fake. But yeah, this is a good one. All right, real or fake? On October 9th, 1994, an NFL kicker celebrated his birthday by scoring a touchdown on a fake field goal.
Real.
True. It was Miami's Pete Stoyanovich.
Pistol Pete.
Yeah, that's what they called him. Real or fake? The Cha-Cha Slide first hit the radio airwaves on October 9th, 2000.
The Cha-Cha Slide. No. Wait. So Cha-Cha Slide we were doing in high school. The electric slide that we were doing earlier. I'm going to go with fake because 2000 is too early for something I was doing in high school.
True.
Oh.
It's real. Yeah.
Wait, we graduated in 07, so high school would have been 07. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the one that may hit a little close to home. Last one, real or fake? A Florida man once tried to legally rename October 9th as my birthday and everyone has to give me $1 day.
I'm not surprised that happened. So true.
It's fake, but it's very believable.
It is. Did you see that it was a Florida man that caused the fires in Los Angeles in January?
Not surprised. Not even a little surprised.
Yeah.
All right. Last round of games. This one's a little bit of a spin on the others, on the quiz sections. So this one, I'm going to give you 3 headlines, A, B, and C, and you have to guess which one is real. They are all October 9th headlines. All right. Bakery accident leads to world's largest cupcake avalanche. B, Florida man, here's that guy again, throws his own surprise party, arrested for noise complaint. C, Guinness World Record set for world's largest cupcake, 1,200 pounds of frosting.
C.
Yep. Way to go, Detroit. The cupcake was literally the size of a bathtub.
Wow.
All right. Question 2. Headline A. Taylor Swift announces surprise album drop on October 9th. B. Kanye West interrupts high school talent show on October 9th. C. John Lennon's memorial in Central Park officially dedicated on October 9th, 1985.
C.
That's correct. Once again, the main character of our quiz coming on back. All right. Space and Science, headline A. NASA crashes rocket into the moon on purpose to search for water. B. Elon Musk accidentally tweets rocket launch code LOL1234. C. Astronauts celebrate October 9th by playing Uno in zero gravity.
B.
A. In 2009, NASA's L-Cross mission deliberately impacted the moon to look for ice, and they found it.
Wow.
All right.
Go then.
We got an Animal Antics one from October 9th. A. Dog wins mayor election in small Minnesota town. B. Penguin leads marathon of 400 runners in Japan. C. Zoo celebrates giraffe's birthday with 15-foot carrot cake.
I feel like I heard of about A when it happened, so I'm going to go with A.
Yes, I also think there is a canine mayor in a very small town in California, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Gaining a lot of popularity, the canine party these days. Bunch of good boys. Tech Tales, let's go. A. Apple announces iPad mini on October 9th press event. B. Google celebrates birthday with doodle that accidentally misspells its name. C. Facebook goes down for 2 hours, world panics.
I think it's A because one of their the Apple biannual conferences are in April and October, I think.
It's C. Facebook actually
okay.
crashed on October 9th, 2014, and people really did freak out. Not surprising.
Too many people were wishing me a happy birthday. Jam the server.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
All right. Getting into fast food. A. KFC tests fried chicken scented candle on October 9th launch. B. Taco Bell announces taco subscription service nationwide. C. Burger King apologizes for releasing a black bun Whopper that turns people's tongues green.
A.
C.
Wow. I totally missed that.
2015, so just 10 years ago.
Okay.
The Halloween Whopper looked crazy, but came with some side effects.
Yeah,
all right.
Wow.
Sports. A.
Okay.
Tom Brady throws his 600th touchdown pass. Ball accidentally given to fan. B. Yankees manager accidentally forgets lineup cards, still wins game. C. NBA game postponed after mascot stuck in half-court cannon.
B.
A.
I knew it was
October
A.
9th, 2021, Mike Evans handed the ball to a fan, having no idea what touchdown was worth.
Right. Oh, I do. Fudge muffins. Okay. All right.
All right, we'll do a little history. A. Chicago fire breaks out, devastating city. B. San Francisco's first electric streetlight installed. C. Texas town declares independence from United States for a day.
Wasn't it A? I think there was a bad fire.
A was Chicago fire breaks out, devastating city.
Yeah, I think it's A.
Yeah, the Great Chicago Fire began the night of October 8th and raged into October 9th, 1871. All right. Pop culture. Marvel announces live-action Howard the Duck reboot. B. Joker film smashes October box office record. C. Netflix accidentally uploads wrong subtitles to entire series.
B.
Correct. In 2019, Joker with Joaquin Phoenix broke the all-time October opening record the weekend of October 9th.
Yeah. Joker.
All right. The last one, wild card. It's really about planes. Airline pilot accidentally plays karaoke over intercom during flight. B. Man tries to sneak onto plane dressed as a seat cushion. C. Commercial plane lands safely after pilot loses windshield mid-flight.
B. I remember hearing about the seat cushion guy.
It's actually C. A British Airways pilot in 1990 was sucked halfway out the window but survived thanks to the crew.
Wow. Good crew.
All right. Well, those are the birthday games I've got. It is up to
Thanks,
you
man.
whether we work on the dad bod or not.
Yeah.
Or if we leave it there for the evening, whatever. It's your day.
Yeah, no, I want to work on it. So I did something. So on Monday, I decided that I was going to try to do a 5th mile running instead of 4 miles at the speed of 8.1. And I did it no problem. So I did it again on Tuesday, did it again Wednesday, did it again today. So it's Thursday and I've already run 20 miles this week. So that's been the big change. I now, I'm 37 years old as of today, and I now do a 37-minute run instead of a 30-minute run. And that ends up being 5 miles. And I'm actually down today. We got ourselves a low of the year, 175.8. So still 5.8 pounds away from my goal weight. But my parents, well, at least my dad listened to last week's episode. They did not meet me at $100 a pound for new clothes, but they did. They are gonna buy me some clothes. So for my new bod. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Love you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. For me, it's been a fairly normal week. I had to take it kind of easy on Tuesday. I've been having a little bit of some shoulder issues that I'm trying to work through. So took it easy on Tuesday, but Wednesday was leg day, so it doesn't really impact my shoulders with anything I do. It's been pretty steady. I was able to spend some time this weekend, when my son would go to bed, and I only had to do bedtime with him, and it was super easy because I wasn't having to, wrangle 2 kids and all that stuff. I spent some time on Saturday night, while I was watching, because I can look at my TV from one of the counters in my kitchen. And so I was watching the Miami Florida State game, but I was also doing a lot of meal prep, and I made 2 dozen frozen burritos to have that are high protein, high fiber burritos. One's buffalo chicken, one's a cheesy chicken fajita. Grab and go to have a little bit more lunch, because one of the things that I've really been leaning into lately has been, I don't want to say punting on dinner. That's not fair, but really the kids want, Italian sausage, mac and cheese, and a Caesar salad, and I'll just go for it. They kind of want some of their tried and trues, spaghetti and meatballs, or just a white people taco night kind of thing.
Sure.
Some ground beef, cheese, throw some Greek yogurt on there, that kind of stuff, and not trying to get too creative with the dinners. Not always, some of those can be high protein, but some of those, keep it easy. My spaghetti and meatballs is not gourmet, because what do they want? They want freezer meatballs. They want jarred spaghetti sauce and a box of spaghetti. And I'm like, you know what? This makes my life easier. It makes them happy. I avoid the fight, and I don't have to spend as much time in the kitchen. So I'm really trying to, I got my breakfast dialed in. I've had that for a long time, but making sure my lunches are dialed in, and trying to make smaller dinner portions so that I'm not relying on leftovers of stuff that's maybe not meeting all my perfect macro goals, and just having stuff that's still simple, easy, takes 3 to 4 minutes to heat from frozen in the microwave and ready to go. So pretty happy with that.
Nice. Yeah, I excuse me. So today, because it was my birthday, and I mentioned, it's that time of year where anytime you've gone to any store, you put in your birthday, they send you free stuff. So I decided that I was gonna deviate from the same lunch that I have packed for work every day since March. So I packed a banana. I had my protein powder shake this morning, or not even the shake, just the protein powder and water. But I had these super fancy smashy pumpkin spice latte with the whipped cream. I then still went and got my Panera Sip Club coffee, had my banana, had $5 off plus some points for Taco Rian, which if it's local, but if you remember, it was the Korean taco fusion place we catered for my rehearsal dinner, where you get like bulgogi and stuff, and like you put it in tortillas and so there's one of those. Literally, I don't even have to turn when I exit my office. There's one there, so grabbed that because they gave me $5 off, so the lunch was like $6. I was like, it's my birthday.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself, just like Tom and Donna would do. So I deviated, and then obviously I mentioned I had some cheesecake because even though my kids were SHIT heads, well, no, sorry, the little one was a SHIT head. The older one,
how is your older one holding together on that? Is she doing all right?
Well, she really wanted to celebrate my birthday, so she kept trying to be like. She kept saying her sister's name and saying, like, can we please be a good listener? Like, I really want to celebrate Daddy's birthday. Like, I want him to open presents. Which
and team player right there. Way to go. Way to go, big sister.
She loves birthdays. To the point where, like, we have to tell her, you're, like, not allowed to talk about your own birthday until till Daddy's birthday's over. Because, like, it's to the point where she's like, she'll want to talk about my birthday before her sister's birthday happens. She'll want to talk about like her sister's birthday before her mom's birthday happens. And it's like, you have to like focus on the next coming birthday.
I wish my daughter could do that. My daughter, the only thing she's done is we decided that birthday number 4 for my son, he was going to get the option of a trip.
Right. You were on Vegas last time we talked.
Yeah. And my daughter just absolutely broke down. Did I already tell this story on the air?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm still we did a lot of fun stuff, my son and I, this weekend. And I like told my daughter about all this when I picked her up on Sunday. And my wife's like, are you trying to make her jealous? I'm like, no, I'm just trying to remind her that like I can plan fun weekends when one of the kids goes out of town with mom. Like,
right.
We can go,
right.
We can do a lot of really fun activities and a lot of fun things. So,
yeah. Well, yeah.
I didn't tell her everything because one of the things my son and I did is being super manly men having a guys weekend. Like the first thing we did on Saturday morning was we went to the local ceramics studio and made birthday presents for my daughter. So
of course that is manly.
I painted the shit out of a mermaid bug on Saturday morning.
You did.
She doesn't know about. My son painted a starfish. So
yeah, you did. Yeah, he did. That's great.
Yeah.
What there was something I was gonna say. I'm excited for, like I mentioned, my brother lands. We're now bros and girls weekend. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
I will say, I think so my little one, she is, to bring back an old term, she is full on 3-nager.
Sure.
She has been the last few weeks just awful, so defiant, so stubborn, such an a-hole. And it is being meshed with the fact that her mom's furloughed. Her mom, she has so much mommy time. So it's like her mom not being here this weekend. It's like, I want mommy. The other day, her mom took her older sister to swim lesson. So she and I hung out together, and I was like, hey, why don't we watch an episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? And she goes, and that stopped her from crying. She was fine. Moment the episode ends, screaming, I want mommy again. And fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, strike 3, because that's what happened to me tonight. That was for all you millions who may not have seen The Office. That's Scott. But it happened again tonight because I gave her a piece of cheesecake because she was okay, and then the moment cheesecake was done, she became an asshole again, and that's my own fault. But
I'm tired of bribing you to be a decent person.
I know. So she is just in a mommy phase right now. And like I will say, everything about the fact that my wife's been furloughed sucks. Everything that's happening in this country sucks. The one thing that doesn't suck is that my wife can take the kids to school now, and I'm like not sweating by the time I get to the metro. So my kids are none the wiser. They have no idea like the stress we're under, other than maybe tonight because I lost my shit. But you know, they're just like they get more time with mom. And you know, I'm happy that that's what they think's happening. Like when they like they're like, oh, the government's closed, so you get to stay home and play with us. Like that is like what they think is happening. And that's you know, great. I don't want them to know better at this point, being almost 6 and 3, right? Yeah. But man, it her being gone, it is rough on the 3-year-old. So yeah.
I get that.
Anyway, Alex, thank you for the video. Thank you for the fun birthday game. Like I said, hasn't been the best birthday. I made sure my 3-year-old knew that, you know, whatever. But thank you. This was fun. And for all of you millions who joined us, thank you for being here for my 37th birthday party. And I hope you are still listening for 38. So thank you. Appreciate it. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Find all of us on working on thedadpod.com. I got this because I'm a big boy now. Alex, send us off. Well, or, you know, turn that. I sent it to you. You know what to do. Just
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Rock and roll and celebrate. We lose control and you cut the cake. The night is yours. Destiny awaits. So share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles.